Good morning and welcome back to my channel. And it is a very early morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning and I wanted to come out of the camera. I wanted to come out yesterday actually, but it was so hot. I wanted to do a little bit of wildlife photography, but when I took the dog out for a walk first thing in the morning, there was hardly any wildlife around because it's been a really hot weekend, and so they're all taking shelter. So I've got up very early this morning and I'm going to try and do a video not only with me but also with Bob. I'll spin you around so you can see who Bob is. Come say hello, Bob. Yeah, that's Bob. He's almost 2 now. He's a cross between a dachshund and a chihuahua. He's a really good boy, but when we're out we have to keep him on the lead because his recall isn't very good, is it, Bob? When he sees people and he just wants to run up to them and say hello. But not a lot of people like dogs jumping up them. Anyway, I'm going to try and do a short video today. I've come out with my Canon 90D and my 70 to 200 f4 lens. I don't expect to find anything worth shooting today, but yeah, I might do a little bit of macro photography or a bit of close-up photography because this lens is not going to give me a proper that macro close-up. But anyway, he's having just cocking his leg, and I'm going to carry on and walk up to the fields. Because I'm out with the dog today, not only out with the dog, I'm out with the Osmo 4 and the camera, so it's quite difficult to record myself, take photos. So the settings today is quite simple. It's a nice bright day, so I'm aperture priority, ISO auto, and then I just let the camera sort out the shutter speed. Yeah, so that's my settings today. I don't think I'm going to change them at all. Like I said, I'm only out for about an hour today, and I've got a couple in mind because of a couple of shots in mind, should I say, because I was out yesterday first thing with the dog. I have to come out really early before it gets too hot for him, so that's why I'm out now about 7:30 in the morning. So yeah, so I'm going to walk up here. I did see some nice fresh wild daisies I saw yesterday. I think they'd make a nice little composition, and so there's some buttercups, and I saw some reeds as well, because we've got to walk past a little pond, and the sun was shining on them and it just made nice little composition. I think I could do with that one. So yeah, so they could be my main 3 shots, but I don't know. I may see something else when I'm walking around, and if I do of course I'm going to talk to you about what I'm trying to shoot. I've just taken my first shot in the morning. Actually, it's behind me here. I don't know if you can see it. This is quite bright this morning. It's a little pathway that runs up towards the fields, and you've got a little bit of wild. I don't think it's wild. It's called cow parsley on this side of the of the composition, and then you've got some hanging trees on here as well. And then you've got like a leading path. There it is, a leading path that runs up into the fields. I thought that made a nice little composition. So anyway, once I go home and process that image, here's the image. Oh, I forgot to tell you the camera settings. I was on f8 ISO auto, which give me a shutter speed of 1/200 of a second, which is fast enough handheld coming around here. Anyway, this sun is really bright. I'm going to carry on walking up to these woods here, walk past the woods, and then I can walk back down again before it gets too hot for the dog. It's nice and cool at the moment, but give it half an hour to an hour, it's going to be absolutely scorching. Okay, I've just taken some pictures of these wild daisies, or giant daisies, as you can see. Let me just spin you around so you can actually see them. As you can see, these daisies here I've taken, and there's also, there was some over there. There's actually loads here. I've tried to find about 3 or 4 little different compositions on these daisies. These are one of my mum's favourite plants, so she'll look forward to seeing these as well. The camera, I had it on f4 ISO auto, which was giving me a nice sharp quick shutter speed of 1/320th of a second. But yeah, so I've taken about 3 of them little compositions, so I'm going to process them and show you them now. But yeah, look behind me. This wood behind me is absolutely really old wood, I would say. Normally you will find deer in these woods. It doesn't say you can't go into the woods, because some of the woods say, you know, private, keep out. But I don't want to go in there, especially with the dog, and disturb the deer, especially if it's starting to get really hot now and they are resting or trying to get out the sun. The last thing I want to do is scare them out of the woods. But anyway, I'm going to carry on walking. Bob's been really good. He likes to stay about 2 meters in front of me. He's normally good off the lead, but because there's a lot of people walk around here with horses, with other dogs and that lot, he'll just run over to them to say hello. And like I said before, not a lot of people like dogs jumping up them, and he does tend to bark at horses. So last thing I want is him go bounding after a horse with somebody on there, especially a child, and start barking at him and scare the horse. But anyway, he's quite fine. Look, he's just walking in front of me. As you can see, he's quite happy walking in front of me. We're over halfway around for the walk now. It doesn't seem too bad, but it is getting slightly warm. So I'm going to head back down to this field here, and then I'm literally about 10 minutes from the house and we can get home. And I can have a nice cup of coffee and he can have a nice cold drink of water. Come in, Bob. Let's go. Let's find something else to shoot. I was just thinking as I'm walking around here how lucky I am to live where I am. I mean, I told you before, we live in a village in Hertfordshire, North Hertfordshire, and all this, and I showed you some B-roll, it's just literally on my doorstep. I am so lucky, especially like mornings like today. Bob likes to walk around the field. It's about, I don't know, about 1.5 miles, 2 mile walk around. But now it's getting on a bit now. It's about coming up 8:30, I think. So yeah, so we're going to head back soon. There's a couple of compositions I want to do, or a couple of photos, should I say. It is hard holding the dog and trying to take photos. So yeah, so I know I'm coming up to some what they're called, buttercups in a minute, so I can just see them in front of me. So I'm going to take a few of them shots. The camera settings and most will be the same. I'll keep it on f4. ISO auto, like I said before, and this nice light, I'm getting a fast shutter speed of around about 1/300th of a second. So yeah, that's fast enough for me. So yeah, so I'm going to take a few of these compositions of these buttercups I'm just coming up to now, and then once I do, I will show you them now. I hope them images come out okay. I'm not too sure if they are buttercups, I'm sure they are, but I will double check anyway. If I'm wrong, I will put what they're called there. Yeah, so I'm not far now, I've just got to walk just across this field, and then just over there is the road I've got to cross, and I'm back at the bungalow. So yeah, so I don't know, I did find it hard trying to take images with Bobby, but he seems to be enjoying himself, so that's the main thing. So I can't really explain properly what I'm trying to do. I just have to take the images while holding Bobby and holding the camera, and hopefully it doesn't pull me just as I'm taking the photo. But yeah, so I've enjoyed this morning. It's going to get hot today, so I want to get back as soon as possible before it gets too hot for the dog. It's not too bad at the moment, but we are forecasting it's going to hit about 30 today. It's a bank holiday weekend, and tomorrow's going to get hotter, and I'm back at work tomorrow. So anyway, I'm going to carry on because I do know there's a little pond up here with some nice reeds, and when I walked past yesterday with the dog, the sun was just shining on the reeds and they was just absolutely glowing. So yeah, so hopefully I can get nice little couple of competitions out of that. So yeah, so let's go and find this little pond. Okay, I've taken a few images of these reeds just in front of me here, with the sun just reflecting on the side of these reeds. It does glow them up a little bit. Let me just show you around so you can see what I'm doing. It's a little bit messy, I will say, it's a little bit messy there, but again, it's that time of season. We're just coming out of spring, and then we're going to be in June next week, and so everything's all green, fluffy, and it's very difficult to get nice compositions, I think anyway, especially for like woodland photography, or especially big land, just field photography, should I say field photography? Anyway, I've taken a few of these images. I'm going to pick out my best two, and I'm going to show you them ones now. I was on f8, I got a shutter speed of around about 1/20th of a second, as it's a little bit shaded there, and again ISO auto. So yeah, so I hope them images come out all right, and if they do, I'm going to show you them now. I'm going to end this video here. Hope you enjoyed it, my little walk around the field with me and Bobby, and taking a few images along the way. I know they're not the best images, but it's all about getting out and about and taking some photograph. Not that Bobby enjoyed it now. He's knackered. It is 9 o'clock now, and it is getting slightly warm now, so we're literally 2 minutes from my house, so he's got a nice cold water waiting for him, and I'm going to make myself a nice cup of coffee. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the images, hope you enjoyed this little video. Please like, please subscribe, I'd really appreciate that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.